And we have kicked off with a... Ooh. I was going to mulligan, I thought I only had one land. But this might be a keep. I have this on turn 2 and Blinding Mage and... Yeah, I'm not going to mulligan. No. He chose to play first, which is interesting. I don't know what that means. Maybe something bad. Alright. So, and there's another Plains. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put down the this dude. Ooh, that okay. It's a 2/1 and it attacks each turn if able. So ooh, High Priest. So I could play the Cloistered Youth and just trade with it. Or I could take 2, transform this guy, and I'm just gonna trade with it. I think that's fine. The fact that he chose to play first and is in kind of aggressive colors makes me want to just go ahead and swap these 2 guys. And then next turn I can play either the Blinding Mage or the High Priest off the Grotto. This does the card's power. Okay. Whenever a vampire you control deals combat damage to a player. Okay, well that is not going to happen because I'm going to block. So now, that card is actually pretty good. That makes me really need to be able to block, and soon. Which I can't do right now. So I think I just take 2 from this and then tap it with the Blinding Mage from here on out while I wait for either this to become active or more mana. I will add 1. Any land would let me deal with that thing. I think. No, it would not. Man, another one? Gross! Okay. This is not good. In fact, I think this is the definition of not good. Wish I had those brimstone volleys. Yep, you are getting big. At least they're not humans. Okay. Now, oh, but I can't play this and tap his guy. Okay, I can tap this guy with 1 mana, and then what? Take another 2, making it a 4/4. I think what I'm gonna have to do is take 4 and block this one, ward off this one with the Abbey Griffin, and then next turn I can tap the 6/6 guy. If he kills this, then I'm screwed though. But I think I might be screwed anyway. Yeah, that seems like my best play. I don't really have any other place. So I think I just take 4. The Griffin should stop him from attacking with both of the heirs. Man, this is insane. Yep, you go for it. That's good. If he had a way to deal with my dude, he would have used it. And he seems to be stuck on land. So hopefully he just has to pass. Dark Thicket Wolf. Not a vampire. Accepted. Ooh. That's a good one. He could have that little trick that makes it hexproof though, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and... Well, first thing I'm going to do is bash for 2. And I'm going to go ahead and get this High Priest down. Because that will let me start to put out guys. I can now tap his guy and then use the Smite the Monstrous on my turn to kill it and make a demon. If it gets that far. Tap you. I'll take from the wolf and I'll trade the Abbey Griffin with the Rakish Heir if he wants to go that way. If he wants to tap all his mana to take me down to 10, he's more than welcome to do that. He does not. Ooh, that's another good one. And okay, I gotta do something here. There's a land. So that lets me smite his guy. That lets me smite his guy if I want to, and I can smite this guy and use the Blinding Mage, but not if I use the High Priest. Maybe I should smite on his turn. Oh, but I'd still have to tap the priest for either the... I think I smite this guy and make a demon. And he'll still have to give up a creature to really get any value. If I try to smite on his turn, though, then he'll sacrifice it to the cultist. I really don't want him to be able to do that. It's actually a pretty complicated turn here. I'm definitely bashing for 2, so let's just get that out of the way. I'm pretty sure he's going to throw something at this guy to stop me from just making a million, making a million 5/5s, but get rid of your man. Now I get this man. And hopefully he doesn't have anything too big. And if he does, hopefully I draw another land so that I can... So I think he's going to get rid of this. But at least that'll cost him a creature. And I'm at a high enough life total where I'm not too worried about him just burning me out with the cultist. Although... a little more burn and I could be changing my tune. The good news is, without another removal spell, I'm going to get to keep either the High Priest or the Blinding Mage for another turn. And obviously this waits in the wings for him to put a better threat out there. Dark Thicket Wolf and Rakish Heir. Okay, well I'm not going to let him hit me for a billion, so I'm going to let him hit me for 2. If he wants to pump and use the cultist to kill a demon, that's fine. I think he's just going to throw the guy at my... yeah. And I drop to 10. Man, 2 of these guys, huh? And a bunch of other stuff, too. Okay, it's a 3/2 and becomes a 6/4 if I don't do anything about it. And it's a human, so I can't tap it unless it's transformed. Okay. Yep. Yup. Direpath Ghoul is right on time. So, I can Corpse Lunge for 1? That seems awful. I feel like I should cast a spell, which I will. I will cast the ghoul. Yeah, I'm actually not in the worst of shape here. Do I want to attack with the demon? If I attack with a demon, he takes 5. He goes to 9 this way. I play the Dire Ghoul. He bashes back with the 3/3 and the 3/2. I can tap this, but not this. I could trade Abbey Griffin for that, and then Corpse Lunge it at the... Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to try to get him to trade this for this, and then I can Corpse Lunge the Abbey Griffin at the Cultist and be back in control. Plus this puts a little more pressure on him. Makes him worry a little bit more about what I might have, and maybe make him play more defensive than he should. So there's my spell. That will keep his man from being transformed. And the 5/5 demon kills in 2 turns, so he's going to have to deal with that eventually. Instigator Gang. Man, that card's good too! Jeez! Okay. Tap your man. Like that. So, pretty much I have to cast a spell every turn, or I'm toast. This is a 4/2, 4/4/2, okay. So I will execute my plan of blocking and trading. And then corpse lunging at his cultist probably. Alright. None of his men fly, so... The other thing I could do is try to get this Banshee out there somehow. I would not get the Morbid unless I attacked with this guy into that guy. But that could actually be good. I could play the Rig, but that would cost me my ability to tap down his guy. I could Corpse Lunge his cultist. He would throw it at my Blinding Mage in response. And then that would leave me with no plays next turn. Human. If I attack with this guy is not doing me any good on defense. The best it can do is chump block, so by attacking to trigger Morbid, I might be better off. That is my thought process at this immediate moment. If I attack and he doesn't block, he takes 7. That's pretty dangerous for him. But I guess he could do it. I'm going to play the Banshee either way, even if I don't get value out of it, I think. What's the worst thing that can happen if I do this? Because I'm going to play a 4/4, and yeah, I think I'll be fine, actually. The worst thing that can happen here is he just takes it. Okay. So, he scooshed that guy, which triggers Morbid. For this guy. Now, what do I want to nuke? I nuke the cultist, and he sacks it in response to kill it. Well, whatever I nuke, he's going to sack in response to kill this. Actually, I'm really only scared that he'll I mean, he's pretty much running out of options here because he's got to block both these next turn to live. So I'm actually just going to kill the Instigator Golem because that will... I mean, the Cultist is not good enough to kill either of my creatures, so I don't have to worry about that, and hopefully he cannot come up with a way to stop my Demon and my Banshee. And if he does, I've got this little rig, which is also lethal, that I can play the following turn, and I have Corpse Lunge too. Okay, we got there. So that was a little bit rocky, but I think we did the right stuff. Let's see what we can do. +2/+2 and lifelink. Creatures you control gain protection from non-human creatures. That could be useful. Garrick would be really good if he showed up. Rebuke is gonna stay. This guy is pretty bad actually, but maybe he should stay. I don't like cutting creatures. You know, the Blazing Torch, which is gonna be pretty good against him. He had some humans. He had a lot of vampires, werewolves, zombies. Maybe I should cut this. I don't think he played anything I could kill with that. I don't know what the Cultist is. Sorry, just thinking it over. This Corpse Lunge seemed pretty bad too. I don't have big enough guys for that. I think I'd rather just have more, like, dudes. Do I have any more dudes? I got Ghoul Razors. Manor Skeleton, Walking Corpse. This guy's actually fine. I might play him instead of the Corpse Lunge. Just to have, I mean, just a 2/2 would be fine. He had a lot of X2 cards. And then that's a zombie, so that makes these Ghoul Razors a little bit better. If I were, for instance, to cut the youth and play 2 Ghoul Razors, and then cut the Victim of Night, and then cut a Plains or a Swamp. I think that's what I want to do. Might be a little bit loose, but I'm willing to mix it up a little bit.